Week 11 in college football here at SBR Forum Videos. I'm Peter Loshak, and we're talking right now with Jeff Cadillac, returning NFL handicapping guest from jeffcadillac.com. Jeff, thanks for being back with us.
Thank you, Peter.
All right,
Great to be here.
Yes, now we're going to cover the Jets game. You picked this because you see value. You also picked the Jets game last week, and you and I, we went head-to-head on it. You loved Seattle. I said, Jeff, you're wrong. The Jets, it's going to be a great pick. The Sharps are on the Jets. The Jets are the play here. Well, all right. You won that one. You won this one, Jeff Cadillac. You won the battle, but the war is not over. But, okay, you obviously have a great read on the Jets. The Jets now are a 3.5-point road underdog at the Rams. The Rams coming off a very impressive tie at San Francisco. I mean, that is a impressive result, impressive thing for them to do on the field. So I guess at first glance, you got to think, all right, the Rams, again, are going to be a good bet here. But I have read some opinions on SBR Forum, some guys I have some decent respect for, saying, the Rams are the obvious play here. Trust me, the Jets are going to get a win. What do you like here?
Well, I have to go with the Rams.
Okay.
The Jets didn't show me anything in Seattle. They're trying to use Tebow. It's sporadic. The Jets were on a drive. They were first and goal at the 6. After a couple of plays, they bring in Tebow. Totally destroyed the rhythm of the team. Sanchez comes in, throws an interception. The offense for the Jets, once they get going, all of a sudden they bring Tebow in, and it changes the whole rhythm of the game. And Seattle's defense was just so tough that, Seattle at home, if they played all their games at home, they probably would go 16-0.
Yeah, for sure. The one thing that makes me a little bit nervous, though, is that, the Jets obviously looked awful last week, and Sanchez looked like ridiculously awful. The Rams impressed everyone. So why is this line, so low? I mean, 3.5, don't you think that, it's a little bit suspiciously low? Wouldn't you maybe expect 5.5 or 6 or something like that?
Well, the Jets still play competitive at certain times. Mm-hmm. The Rams, at home, they've beaten Arizona, they've beaten Seattle, and they've beaten Washington. But at home, they've also lost against Green Bay, and they lost to New England in London. So, I would kind of characterize the Jets as being sort of like where Washington is and where Arizona's going. Because Arizona, they've lost 5 straight. They started off great, but the Jets, like I said, I'm here in New York, and I hear stuff about the Jets all week long, and they get overhyped completely. And Rex Ryan, he sounds like a beaten man.
Right, yeah.
And they've already said, in practice, that Tebow is horrible. They've come out and actually said that, and that's why he's not starting over Sanchez, because it's like the lesser of two evils here.
Yeah. No, it's a beaten operation overall in all ways. Yes, for sure. And it's hard to argue against your lean here. And I think I'm actually pretty convinced. Thanks so much, Jeff Cadillac from jeffcadillac.com. We'll talk to you again next week.